Hey guys, how you doing? Hopefully, those of you in the U.S. had a nice, prolonged weekend due to the 4th of July. I'm hoping that you haven't caused too much ruckus. Saying that because of the fireworks and stuff, which is really, I feel like as a society, I don't know, I guess I just have very high standards for us all, including myself and stuff, but I don't know, why is all these fireworks, why is that needed? Why, those of you who are so impressed by loud explosions and, why don't you move somewhere into like a war territory, so you live there for a while to see how you like it. What's actually so attractive about it, I don't know. Just, I don't know, our society is extremely primitive in many ways, man. I just cannot, like there's good things happening, there's, nice people around. There, nice technology or they created, came up with, but I don't know, there's still so much of a caveman mentality. It's just like, ugh. I don't know, when will that ever end? Some of you are still very, very rough. And in many ways, we have people now that celebrate that roughness. Oh, I love this person. They're so cool because they're so, raw. As if actually being raw only means that you can only be raw if you're rough. If you can be a hunter and skin animals in nature, take them apart, dismember them, and if you can be like a caveman, that's the measurement of being tough nowadays. Yeah. Okay, there's, being tough in different circles mean, I don't know, maybe some business people are tough negotiators. So their negotiating terms are very, very strict and firm, I don't know, it's just, this society of ours is like, it's like a zoo, Most of the time I feel like I'm in a zoo, like I'm not even with humans. It's just, yeah. And also the other thing I noticed, which is not only on the 4th of July, but, or on any holiday weekend, for that matter, that people just have to bring their crap everywhere they go. Nah, it doesn't matter. You're gonna celebrate your extended weekend at the beach, enjoying the sunshine, enjoying the sound of, waves crashing at the beach, or just water itself, and birds and singing in the trees. You can't do that, because there's gonna be somebody who's gonna come next to you, or, a little bit further away from you, and they're gonna blast some music on. Because that's so much cooler than actually listening to the sounds of nature. And why? It's like, what's the point, really? And a lot of those times, in most cases, they're young people, which is even more disastrous to think of nowadays, because when I was growing up, we didn't have phones. We didn't, sometimes, yes, we would bring our transistors, like an old, smaller, portable cassette players, and we would play music, but I'm really not sure we've done that much at all. Most of the time it was just us talking to each other, just hanging out in nature, it was satisfying enough. But nowadays it's like, oh man, people are so bored. They just cannot spend any time with themselves. or with what surrounds them. They have to bring their crap. And then with that, they bother other people who come out to just enjoy nature. You know, you bring your stupid music, which is really, really annoying sometimes. Or not sometimes, actually every single time. And the weird thing is that in this generation, at this point in time, you don't have real men who will step over to another section of the beach and say, hey guys, I'm here with my family, like, keep it down, or like, keep this to yourself. You won't have that anymore. Guys are pussies nowadays, man, for real. You know, but they'll yell at somebody, or they're gonna say something to somebody because they are, I don't know, nowadays too close to them, or because they don't have a mask on or something, which is not that, you know, current anymore, since, you know, at least in Washington State, where the mandate is sort of almost off, almost away, done with for now. It's coming back, don't worry about it, guys. It's all coming back, just wait and see. Anyways, you know, I've been noticing these things. It's just like so disturbing. The disturbing part is that youngsters, I mean, I somehow understand them, I somehow feel empathy towards them, but then on the other hand, they really fucking piss me off. Like, they're really fucking annoying and aggravating with their stupid shit. But the other way, on the other hand, why I say I understand them and I feel empathy for, you know, towards them, is because they're growing up in this era where even parents are all the time on their phones. I mean, I was watching this couple the other day at the beach with two little girls, right? One really tiny girl, and one was, I don't know, probably like 9 years or 8 years old. And they're going back and forth to the water, and the parents are constantly glued to their phones, not even talking to each other. I mean, barely saying, and then back onto their phone, back onto the phone. They're not even paying attention to the kids. I'm like, you see, this is what happens. Then when some maniac comes and is gonna kidnap the girls, then they're gonna be like, oh my god, how could this happen to me? Oh, my poor baby. Like, obviously not. You don't care what your kid does. You don't care what's, you know, they're having fun or not, or, you know, you don't go and play with them. It's like, and I'm not saying that's every one of you parents or every person. No, for sure not. But that's the trend. The trend is that now children are left to their own devices, and what devices are those? Are not the natural ones, but these products of technology. You know, sound speakers.